Millennials, Generation Y.
The term millennials generally refers to the generation of people born between the early 1980s and the early 2000s. Perhaps the most commonly used birth range for this group is 1982 to 2000. The millennial generation is also known as Generation Y, because it comes after Generation X, those people between the early 1960s and the 1980s. It has also been called the Peter Pan or Boomerang generation because of the propensity of some to move back in with their parents, perhaps due to economic constraints, and a growing tendency to delay some of the typical adulthood rites of passage like marriage or starting a career. Millennials have been characterized in a number of different ways. On the negative side, they've been described as lazy, narcissistic and prone to jump from job to job. The 2008 book Trophy Kids by Ron Alsop discusses how many young people have been rewarded for minimal accomplishments, such as mere participation in competitive sports, and have unrealistic expectations of working life. A story in Time magazine said polls show that millennials want flexible work schedules, more me time on the job, and nearly non-stop feedback and career advice from managers. One 2012 study found millennials to be more civically and politically disengaged, more focused on materialistic values, and less concerned about helping the larger community than were Gen X, born 1962 to 1981, and baby boomers, born 1946 to about 1961, at the same ages, according to USA Today. There is an emphasis on values such as money, fame, and image, and less emphasis on values such as self-acceptance, group affiliation and community. The study was based on an analysis of two large databases of 9 million high school or entering college students. They have also been described in positive ways. They are generally regarded as being more open-minded, and more supportive of gay rights and equal rights for minorities. Other positive adjectives to describe them include confident, self-expressive, liberal, upbeat and receptive to new ideas and ways of living. Generation Me. There is a tiresome debate about whether millennials are narcissists or open-minded. Surely the truth lies somewhere in between. Generally, however, there seems to be more of an emphasis on the self than in previous generations, one reason why this group has been called Generation Me. Others have pointed out that the attempt to make generalizations about an entire generation is a futile effort. Besides, some have suggested that discussion of millennials tends to focus on mostly white youth from suburban areas, ignoring the unique experience of immigrants and minorities.